Hey everyone, this is Miss Valentine, and you are watching the weekly ecology rundown for the week of September 28th through October 2nd. We're going to take a look at both the schedule, which can be found here at the top of our Schoology page, while we also look at the folder for this week. So, starting with the rundown video, you're already watching that, and then you guys will rewatch the Back to the Classroom video if you're in cohort B, so that you know what is going on Wednesday when you come back to class. So I put that in the folder for this week. It's the same as you watched last week, but it would be good to review just to get ready to come back to school. The next assignment on there is the 2.1 outline, and this is similar to other outlines that we've done. Again, if you haven't done the 1.1 outline, the very first one yet, you will want to do that first. Otherwise, you will not know what you're doing. You'll need to watch the video for that. You can use the online textbook here, this version, and since it's the beginning of the chapter, you'll have to scroll to the next page in order to find the start of the outline. So you can use the PDF textbook or your hard copy textbook and follow along with the outline framework. You'll notice there's no diagrams or tables to do this week. Again, you can do a file and make a copy of this for your checklist so you can cross things off as you work. And be sure to check over your section outline using the outline checklist at the bottom of this handout here, the one that says how to do section outlines. So that is your outline, and you guys will submit that on Schoology like you have for the past outlines. Our next assignment is the chapters 1 and 2 test review sheet. The test is not actually until next week, and so I'm recommending that you start the review sheet this week. Maybe do at least one side or all of the chapter 1 questions. So if you open that up, you can either do it electronically by clicking on the Google Doc. And just a quick note that I do expect complete sentences for questions 12 through 27. So just turn the question around for those, write incomplete sentences. And then the definitions up here, you do not need to do complete sentences for those. But once again, this is not actually going to be due until October 11th. So this is just getting a start on this week, so you don't have too much work to do next week when you have the actual test. You can also print a copy of this review sheet if you'd like, completely up to you. I may have some copies available for cohort B people to pick up maybe on Thursday or Friday next week. The next thing is on Wednesday. This is the assignments for cohort B only, and it is exactly the same as what we had for cohort A earlier. And let's take a look real quick. I'm going to post seating charts in that folder, just like I did last week. They'll go at the top of this folder here. Probably on Tuesday night, I'll have those posted so you can see where you'll be sitting in the classroom when you come in. The daily log is only going to be done by cohort B this week. And the Back to the Classroom presentation notes, we will do that in class on Wednesday. You'll use those notes to do the Back to the Classroom quiz, which will be at the bottom of the folder. If you are in cohort A, I'm actually going to be moving the quiz out of this folder and moving it into the 2.1 folder. So just be aware of that if you, for some reason, did not complete the Back to Classroom quiz before the due date for you, which was Sunday the 27th. The week 5 nature journal, if you are in cohort B, we will actually do that in class. And actually, I think that should be the week 6 nature journal. So week 6 nature journal, we will do in class on Thursday, as long as the weather's nice. And then the final assignment for the week is the effect of the environment gizmo. Gizmos are different this year in that you're going to access them through the district's Clever app. And so what I did is I made a quick short tutorial video that shows you how to access the gizmo. It's much easier to show you than to describe it in words. So it'll take you 30 seconds or a minute, depending on if the first method works for you or not. There's 2 different options to get to your gizmo for this week. The gizmo itself has a handout. You can open it as a Google Doc directly in Schoology and then type directly into the boxes. The other option is to print it, or I will also have printed copies of this available most likely on Thursday for cohort B students to pick up if they want to do a written copy instead. So that is due on Sunday as well. And then if you are in cohort B, the daily log will be due on Friday, and the back to the classroom quiz will also be due, or I'm sorry, the daily log you will turn into the basket on Friday. If you miss Friday, you can turn it in digitally online. I have it set up that way. And then you will turn in the back to the classroom quiz that is also due by Sunday. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me, and I look forward to meeting our cohort B students on Wednesday.